What's up there guys, it's Mac and got a quick unboxing for you guys today. This is the GoldenEye Wii edition. This is GoldenEye 007. This was released as a bundle set and it came with the gold controller and the game as well. So without further ado, let's open this up. Now, everyone obviously knows about this game being a fantastic first-person shooter on the 864. It really revolutionized first-person shooting during that era, and iconically it was a Nintendo 64 game. And this is why they've got the special edition coming out. Here we go, check it out. This is the front, the back. As you can see, they've got all the types of control that you can use. You can use the classic controller, the Wii remote and nunchuck. You can use the GameCube controller, and you can also use this as well. It's like a gun attachment accessory. So you put the joystick, the remote on top and the Wii remote at the back, and you can use that. So this looks like. Okay, so nothing else. Do like a instruction manual thing. The game itself. Got a nice little booklet and everything inside there. And check this out. I really wanted to, this was the main thing that I really wanted to get. What happened was that I was actually looking for the gold controller, Classic Pro. It's the Wii Classic Pro controller. And this was released specifically as a bundle with GoldenEye on the Nintendo Wii. So really happy to grab this. They are very difficult to find now. They don't tend to come up that often on eBay, but if they do, they tend to be quite highly priced, so I definitely got a good deal on this one. This classic controller, main reason why I wanted to get this is that obviously you can play this with this game, but also a lot of the Wii games these days, you really want to be using one of these type of pads because it gives you the classic gameplay style. So very solid. You got the L and R and the shoulder buttons, the secondary ones. They call it ZR and ZLs. And yeah, it sort of gives you like a PlayStation style controller. Bit more about this game. As you guys all know, on the first person shooter for the N64 was an amazing game. And they actually incorporate the very first level, the dam level and facility really nicely. Like dam is more or less a like for like style of redesign. Major differences is that they've taken out the classic, obviously from the GoldenEye, in that, and then before it was Pierce Brosnan, and they've taken him out and they've put in Daniel Craig. It doesn't show him on the cover, but he is in there. They've used the current style of Bond movie, so they've got Daniel Craig's and his voice, and they've got Judi Dench's voice and all those type of stuff. It's done really nicely for a Bond game. They've basically taken a lot of the classic levels from the N64 and they redesigned it, changed it around. In some of them they actually literally completely changed it. The difference is the Wii version of the GoldenEye special edition comes with basically is the ability to play online, which the N64 version never had before. Also the control scheme is very different. This uses a more of a current generation style first person shooter control scheme. So the stuff that you're familiar with on Call of Duty games and Halo games, it's that type of style of gameplay. The original N64 version used a more of a classic style control scheme, and this was basically using one joystick to do all the kind of directions and movement, and as well as looking around and turning, which is very hard to play if you weren't from that era, and if you didn't really play those style of games back then, if you grew up just literally playing the current generation type of first-person shooters, you'd be so used to the style with these Black Ops coming out every year, and obviously Halo coming out every couple of years. You'd be so used to that it's going to be very difficult for you to get back to the old scheme. But they do revitalize that style of gameplay and the control scheme, so that's really good for this game and the current generation. But I mean, I can play with both of them, and I find them I find it very difficult to get used to it after a while. But then when you get back into it and you get back to the groove of it, it just brings back all the memories of how it was playing the N64 version of GoldenEye back then. And that was the game that we played the most. I mean, we were literally playing 4-player split screen every freaking day, constantly on a small 14-inch CRT TV. God, it was wicked. I mean, N64 was one of the consoles that did multiplayer really well, and we played that game to the end. I mean, so much of that game. My brothers played N64 GoldenEye for many years, and when it came out and stuff. So yeah, playing this game literally brings back some of that old nostalgic feeling, and I'm so glad that they released something like this for the current generation to sort of get back to grips with GoldenEye, a very iconic game for the Nintendo. Came out on the Wii, but you also got a reloaded version. It's called GoldenEye 007 Reloaded for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. But it's a really good game, and yeah, look forward to playing it a lot more with this controller as well. Definitely worth it for the controller. I actually was going to pick this up on its own, and it was coming to close to about 20 quid. And then what I found was that this box set bundle was going for only like literally, I think it was £22. So I thought, what's the point getting the game? What's the point getting the controller by itself, and I could pick up the bundle? So yeah, just waiting for it. And I made an offer, and they accepted it. I lowballed it slightly, and yeah, got it for, I think it was 20 quid. I got it at the end of the day. So fantastic deal. Yeah, eBay. Alright guys, thanks for watching guys. Until next time, take care.